Queer Way of Life with me, Bujy Bikwa, coming to you live from David Mashavela Studios alongside Katli and Amanda. Today we're joined by the one and only sis person from Lashka. So before we start, I want to do this. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about me and you. Let's talk about all the good things, all the sex toys that maybe. Look at Katli's face.
Katli's so happy, guys.
Oh, I understand.
Katli is so excited. So today, broadcasting live from David Mashavela Studios. If you want to join us or you want to come and shoot your podcast, very simple as podcast@mashavela.co.za. That easy. With that being said, little more Mashavela, guys. So today we're discussing all things sex toys. Yes, we know who the country is still recovering. Don't come for us and say you're discussing sex because people are also still having sex even after looting. So and more. But what's happening with that color coordination day? Why was I left out? Is this like the new gear now?
Tina says sabotage abantu. We will sabotage you show yakho.
That's what I heard. I'm out here looking like South Africa's next hip hop looking star, Lonely Bees. Sis Percy, how are you?
I am well, thank you. I'm nervous.
What?
Under pressure, like people want to know.
So you have an amazing brand called Lashka.
Yes.
And it deals with all things that have to do with pleasures of the body.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But now, Sis Percy, how did this start for you? Uthi yasithini mina ngizowathengisa vela ama sex toys.
It's the spirit of ngengizwe ngawe. Took control of me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Look at Katli already.
Yo. So basically we started Lashka about 3 years ago, and because I am a not so much greedy person, but I believe you can have everything you want. So I wanted a hobby that I can make money from, that I can educate from, that I can help other people make money from.
Okay.
And something that I just enjoy. So with Lashka, we have best of everything. We have sex conversations with ladies, couples. It's fun. We sell the toys, the lubes, we make money, and we help promote good, loving relationships. So,
darling, best of everything.
So, how important is having a relationship being spiced up with sex? What would you say about that?
So, for us, sex is not the be-all, end-all in relationships, but it is a very important aspect. So, with sex, you get assurance, basically.
Okay.
So, you know that feeling when your person is holding you, when you're one and you're connecting, it says that I am secure, I'm loved, I'm wanted, I am sexy, I am fire. It gives you all of that.
Okay.
So you'll see that when we're not having sex, it's usually there's something going on. We are either fighting, we are moving apart. So it's a symptom sometimes that there's issues. But when it's good, it's telling you that we are together. I am good here. I'm happy here. I'm complete.
But one thing about me is that I've never left a relationship because of bad sex. I always feel like sex you can work on.
Definitely. Definitely.
I always feel like that's what
No, guys, you can work on sex.
Yes, you can. If umuntu wakho akakwazi ukwenza let me an example. Maybe when you're having sex, then they're moving their shoulders. Then you can direct them and say, actually, we want the pelvis, love. We want this is where the movement is at. So I feel like it's just communication. Am I lying?
Yep. So like I said, usually if you are not having it, it's a symptom. If you're not communicating, it's telling you something.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with you. So a lot of other things are going to break. You'll just see it easily with the sex. But also sex doesn't mean it's always with a person. You know, self-love.
Self-love. Oh, you can also pleasure yourself.
Falls under.
Okay, how does well, usually some of us, just masturbate,
You go
once
to
or
and
twice
roll
a day.
over and sleep.
And sleep and be like, yay.
Sleep.
Ever. You don't even want someone's body thereafter.
And so now, most people are scared to use sex toys because they feel like they could be taking away from the relationship. How true is that?
So why we have the Lashka BP model, right? We have events where we talk about these things and we educate ourselves about them. So sex toys do not take away from a relationship or take away from your connection with the person or actually make you want to replace the person.
Okay.
Sex toys are accessories. It's a nice to have, it's a nice addition. But more than anything, sex toys will usually make you want a person more. Mabon.
How does that happen? So they will make you want the person more.
Yes.
Are they sometimes dangerous to use?
Well, if you buy low quality ones, probably. So if you buy low quality ones, they can be a hazard. If you are not following the correct procedure and using them, they can be dangerous.
Okay.
And ours we have ensured we try and get the best materials for it. Make sure that they're at least waterproof because we like some water play. Self-love Sunday.
Trough.
Mabona ama bathtub kanti you're thinking it's not just the bubble, you think they're in a jacuzzi kanti no.
Into zakhona.
My goodness.
So,
Manje ke ngoba you've got such a big range. Like, what's your best selling product?
so our best sellers are the clit gel.
Clit gel.
Clit gel, where is it?
Champagne and blue.
Hey, mina lesbian
This is a
looking at
clit gel.
sport.
Amanda, should we try it on you?
Yeah.
Nah,
You can quickly run to the bathroom
They're just
and
like,
give us feedback.
I've got endorsements.
so the clit gel, which is this one,
Yes.
what does it do?
It's a stimulant, it's an arousal gel.
Sondeza.
Pass it. So what it does is that for women especially, because sometimes life happens, we get stressed, we
They
find
said on the
ourselves-
clit.
From hand to clit.
Yeah, but
But you won't feel any
you
sensation.
won't feel it there.
Okay.
So
No, I'm not.
it has a
I don't have a clit. Why are you looking at me?
So, yes.
So with the clit gel, because we have stress in our lives, sometimes actually when you start adulting, you realize you have to put sex on the timetable. Because if you don't diarize it, you might never have it because you're busy. So what you find is because there's so many things going on, sometimes we have trouble loosening up, sometimes we just have trouble getting aroused. So when you can't get aroused easily, it also makes it difficult to climax. Okay, but for men it's easier if it happens to be a man and a woman, because if you don't feel like foreplay, you just and then it's instant. So it's applied and on the clit, and it's instant. It
And it
has
feels
a
good.
warming, cooling effect where heat just blood flows to the area.
You're passionate.
Hey, wait. And while she's at it, I'm busy checking Tato and Neo's bulges. I'm like, what's happening?
I did not start this business by mistake. So the clit gel is one of the favorites. So if men love it because they don't have to work as hard.
Lazy.
And because women
Lazy.
sometimes we're grown and people don't have time for like 2-hour marathons. It's like quickie, at least we're
like
still
30,
connected,
it's
you know.
Please, sex, yabo 45, yabo 4 hours. Come on.
Abantu
Yeah, lesbian,
abangasebenzi.
eh?
You're my lesbian. It's 4 hours.
Tina say I have a guys for hours and hours.
Hours and hours
But
and hours.
Olympics
You know
gang.
this, right? Okahuta, like so many times.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
women can.
No, men's penis has become painful after already coming 3 times. You're like, I kwanele manje.
So we have the clit gel for that, just the stimulus, and it allows people to climax a bit easily.
Okay.
Because your blood flow already has occurred.
Mm.
Right. Then our next favorite bestseller are the lubes. So you can just grab that one in the red.
Okay, this one.
Okay, yes. So our lubes, right? I'm going to teach you the most important thing about lubes.
Okay.
So with lubricants,
Guys, listen. Women,
it's very
lesbians,
important.
everybody listen.
Like
Lots of
everybody.
my anus.
Okay. So let me take you to school now. I'm going to be like a teacher.
Okay.
Okay. So if there is no lubrication, so let's use the anus for example, it does not self-lubricate. So if you're trying to force something inside, okay, it's bound to get scratched. The minute there's scratching, so the anus itself is going to get scratched, the shaft that's trying to penetrate will probably get scratched or damaged or hurt. So what's happening is now you're opening your skin up, right? You're probably then going to have fluids mixing.
Okay.
That is why we say it increases the chances of STIs when people are not well lubricated. You want it ukuthi kushibirike, So why lube is important, and I'm going to teach you how to apply lube. Lube goes in the canal first. Whether it's the vagina or the anus, it goes in the canal first, in and around. I've got toys.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me what you would need.
I
Which
would
one?
need a pearl.
This one.
Yes.
Mosque speaker say.
Yeah. Very best because
Bluetooth device.
okay, this is pearl.
Okay.
Okay, our toys have names, ne?
Okay, mabatla go repel. Kazanga.
Khona be ika. Efuna ukwazi ukuthi
Like I wanted
apha
to.
vagina.
Ngathi speaker.
Okay.
Ta-da!
You should have said Kikunatra.
Bheka ismile sikamashiyana.
Ayanda. Looks good, man. The lips are.
This is why I've been closer to our
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Can I touch it? I've never touched a vagina, even though it's rubber.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna quickly experiment.
Yeah.
Okay. Today's all about experimenting.
Okay.
And it's also why it's important to call a Lasika business partner, so that we can come to your place, call you with your friends, and have this, because then this is basically how our demonstrations run as well.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Pearl. Pearl is a male masturbation sleeve, as you can see. Pearl is a canal. Now I'm gonna ask you to just touch Pearl and put your fingers in. Ne? Ni sanitize it.
It feels so abusive.
Mengne lube.
What is it?
One finger or two fingers?
Is that how a vagina feels?
Hey.
Inside.
Okay, ngicela ukufila futhi ngizokutshela.
Wait, don't go deep.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna teach you. Can I have my lube back, please? Now, just when you think, oh my gosh, it feels so good, then in goes the lube.
Okay.
So we said lube goes in the canal
canal.
and around. Because in case you want to just play around with the cleanse,
Okay.
Okay.
during the session,
With the head of the penis.
with
you want
whatever,
to.
with your hands, with the toy,
Okay.
then it doesn't get overly sensitive.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to.
Now,
I
are
need
you
to
ready?
digest this
Okay.
vagina.
I want to show you all tricks. I want to show you things. So Pearl has vibrations.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry, your fingers are going to feel like they're in heaven. Okay, are you ready?
Guys,
Okay.
can you get
Put in two
a
fingers.
tissue or something after?
2 fingers. Don't
Two.
be scared.
I'll
Even
just
with
imagine
your
that it's an anus. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, so this is how it's.
Phuma phela sifuna
Right, just for edits.
No, and there's a trough.
Kahle ngifuna ukufaka.
So the other thing
Okay.
you'll realize our
I also
loops
want to
are
try.
long
I want
lasting.
to.
It's coming to you.
Okay.
Yeah. I want this.
2
one.
fingers. We want 2 fingers.
I want. Ooh.
Oh my god!
Okay. It does feel like a real vagina, guys. Oh my god. So depending on the lube, I saw there's a heat and there's a hot.
So there's heat loop and
Feels
there's
good,
flow
sister.
loop and joy. So you can see on your fingers, you're still well lubricated.
And there's like the goo.
That is so dope.
Dope.
So when do vaginas come in different holes?
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
So Upal is a silicone vibe because we like silicone because it's closest to our body's tissue.
Oh.
That's why it feels so natural. Okay. But you'll also feel, so our lube is long lasting. It's water based. This is a warming one. You can smell it. Okay, don't taste it now because you've been putting your hands. But when you taste it, it's berry scented, berry tasting. Okay. And it's nice when you want to give a blowjob.
That's it.
Yes.
So you give a blowjob.
Which one is this one? No.
Look at Mash's toes. They're already cringing.
Can you please have
Tato,
a one
I
with
didn't
the
say.
male voice?
If we have the male voice as well. My erection would fall immediately.
Wow.
Oh my.
Hey, technology is good. Hey.
It is. It is.
But are you aware that like there'll be less men raping if you can just have this, and then you also have a voice to go with it?
Tell me, if you're a male and you are, pleasurizing yourself with Pearl, what happens if you come inside Pearl? What
You
happens
can
with the
take
cum?
it out and you just clean it out.
Okay.
Yeah. So you take it out and you just dispose of the contents.
Does it have a guarantee or a warranty?
Yes.
How long?
We'll give you a year.
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't overdo it.
Listen, sweetie, some of us masturbate twice or 3 times a day. So what is not overdoing?
Okay. But the other thing that's most important is cleaning the toys. So it's very important that the toys are kept clean. So we have a toy cleaner.
Okay.
Okay. It's basically sanitizer. This greenish one. Yes.
Okay.
So it's basically sanitizer for your toys. Okay. So people need to understand that pleasure and keeping your toys and your genitals clean go hand in hand, right?
Okay.
Before you can just enjoy it, you need to look after it.
Okay.
So with your toys, with your genitals, it's important to keep it clean, keep it healthy.
Okay.
So we always say pee after sex, whether it's with a person, with a toy, device, whatever. Always pee after sex.
So even when I have squirted, I should go push.
Yes.
Oh, what?
And then the pee goes everywhere on the bucket. Are you standing as a man? It goes everywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
So always pee after sex. Women especially wash your genitals with cold water.
Clean
Cold water.
Yes.
So I always convince people that if you don't believe the power of just cold water, do it for 5 days. Just cold water, and you'll ask me, in the shower, I shower, how must I do it? After showering, let it go on cold, so move, step back, open cold water, it's cold, and then spread and start cleaning. Okay, it's gonna be cold, but you'll get used to it, and you'll feel that it will feel crispy clean. And once it becomes habit, you'll start noticing you're also not as prone to getting like thrush and other STIs that women generally get.
Okay.
So it's quite an amazing thing. So with toys, always rinse, spray the toy cleaner, rinse again, dry with a clean towel and put it away. Because if you happen to have an STI of sorts and you don't clean your toy properly, you can get the bacteria again just coming in, which is disgusting and horrible and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So always keep
smelly.
it clean. Yes. And lubricate.
Okay.
As much as we think we are well lubricating on our own, we don't realize, for example, the initial thrust is quite uncomfortable. That's why I said lubricate in and out.
Oh.
So that when the initial thrust comes in, the canal is not forced to just open.
Is that how you sound?
So now, for people that are into BDSM, what do you have for them?
Okay, so at Lashka, we currently don't have anything, but we've got friends.
Can we explain what, because some people might not know what BDSM is.
50 Shades of Grey type of a sex.
Okay, So at Lashka, we don't, but we've got our friends at Honey Buns.
Okay.
Okay, so Honey Buns is our adult, online adult store. And they've got some gadgets. Okay, so the thing, before we get to BDSM, the one most important thing we need to understand in sex is we need to learn to be honest, and we need to learn to feel safe and say when we're not feeling safe, right? So before you get all tied up, can it be someone you trust? You know, someone who won't just leave you tied up.
Imagine.
Okay. So how does it go?
So with chains, you can literally use your imagination.
Do you want me to
So
stand for
I want them on your legs.
this? Oh, okay. I need to put my mic away for this.
This is
You
appetizing.
see why we do it at the comfort of your home.
I'm
Yeah.
the right guinea pig for this.
Cabanga mina no Bujy phakamisa inyawo. Adabuka
Oh no,
amajini.
love me. Don't let me fool you. I'm a spreader, love. Don't look at the weight. You better ask somebody.
Okay. So there's with sex with the bedroom, it's
wish my man
always
is watching.
use your imagination. So if you're sleeping, when you put your hands in, you can then stretch your legs out because you're being asleep.
Oh, this is perfect.
Okay.
I want.
This is nice.
But obviously you're lying down.
Yeah. So you can, like I said, use your imagination because you can also move it around the bed and tie your hands. Okay, so it's just
So you can do so
how
many things.
kinky you want to be.
Yeah, no vat.
Well, at least we know you won't get stuck. Gideon's. What is it, Gideon's?
Break.
Right, so got the jailbreak. It just can go back.
Yeah. But this is so interesting, very interesting, I must say. So, if family yakho yazi ukuthi you are openly selling toys, and are you making a living from this?
Yes. I called my mother many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, I'm just letting you know, I sell sex toys, vibrators. Obviously, as a black lady, what's your abantu? Are they paying my bills, labo bantu? Are they living my life? They are not. Manje ngengizwe ngabo. But it's also a personality thing. I've always had a strong sense of self. I do what I want to do as long as I feel like I'm being safe and it makes sense. I'm more likely to follow my own opinion, but I also trust myself.
Okay, so let's go through more toys.
Look, now can we go to my favorite, please? Before we go to the spades and all these, and your measure size, and let's go to Tato's size. No.
Pato.
Is Tato's this big? What?
Tattoo, I know
is
it's
that
like
a dildo?
So this is a dildo / vibrator. So you can put a vibrating
Strap-on.
element.
It's a strap-on.
in it. And
Guys, this
the
is
strap-on
my
vibrates.
size.
Is your size this thick?
I want to deal with this.
Oh, I thought you.
Are you feeling judged right now?
I'm feeling so judged right now. I know I've got a big one, but it's not this big.
Yeah, this is one thing that I love about a strap-on. I've heard Uguti for somebody that is full figured like Tina, so sometimes akuna ma size. So I like this elastic element of it. Uguti one size fit all. You know, I never Uguti manje so sogoli size. This can stretch.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Let me see.
So again, this you can get at Honey Buns.
Okay.
Okay, Dominic was nice enough to give it to us.
Shout out to Dominic.
No, manje, but this is empty, Mosla.
So you can do a couple of things, right?
Okay.
So
Check out the
if
remote.
you are on the smaller side, you can actually put in your own penis here and penetrate your partner.
Oh, no, why are you laughing?
If you're on the smaller side.
You know, we've got people that are really struggling out there.
Shame, sorry.
Because and you know, it feels to me that people need to be understanding. If someone is on the smaller side and they're selfless enough to bring in a toy to bring you pleasure, we need to understand that that person is probably quite considerate and mature, because we're not like, we can't discriminate against someone because of the size.
Yeah, and also men must stop acting as if their dick just shrank when you got into bed. Just like, you know.
But then would it not fall out? I mean, if somebody's on the smaller side of the world, as you said, and during the penetration, well, then will it not fall out?
Because it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Around.
It doesn't seem practical for me, hey? First of all, it's yeah, I get it, but what I'm trying to say is that guys, your smaller side, guys, I've seen smaller sides. It doesn't even. I feel no figure pambili. So you are swimming inside.
On, so which means the dildo is doing the job for you.
No,
so
but I'm saying you're not getting the pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna
giving
wank
it.
after. It's
Basiza wena la, pleasure.
They want you to give the pleasure.
They want you to give the pleasure. And what if the person's like a millionaire and then saying uzohambela ukuthi akana
Angahamba shem.
For ukuthi
every day.
No, but I will stay. Rubber me baby. Give me the millions.
What's holy finger again? It's skin. Let's move on. Hi.
This is my favorite.
Okay, what does that do?
Yeah.
Why is it your favorite?
Because every time I watch porn and this is involved, I come.
What do they do with it?
Yeah, this is
I saw some people
It's child ukuthi wabonani kwi-porn.
No,
Wabonani.
especially this part.
So it does what?
I think it touched the clit.
Then you put that inside.
Yes, it either for anal and both for anal and for the vajayjay, right? Yeah.
Okay. So these are Kegel balls, right? And inside, so it's a silk. Silk bantu.
Silicone.
Silicone covering, but inside we've got metal balls. The metal balls is the weight.
Okay.
So we ordinarily use it as the weights for the vagina.
Okay.
Ichima play weights. Ichima ngama Kegel balls. Wabona. So we want to teach ourselves how to contract release so that you can hold whatever device is inside. Umbambe so.
Utsipe, basically.
Yeah, because it allows you to also climax more easily. Okay, but you can put it in, you can put it
And the anus as well.
lubricate
So what is
first.
this? So when you put it like so, it's exercising you to be tighter.
Not to be tighter, but to be able to control the muscles.
Okay.
We
So
always need
it's
to be careful
breathing.
to say it doesn't it won't become smaller.
So you
tighter.
don't use it during sex.
You can play around with them.
I've seen it on porn
Yep.
a lot.
You can play around. So with toys, the nice thing is there is no standard you can or can't. Because you can say, if it is this big, I can't do anything with it, and then someone's body is like, well, I can swallow it.
You touched a very good point, because I've been looking at this the whole time. So and it's both sides. I assumed, so I could be wrong, Amanda also correct me, I assumed that lesbian girls would be happy as partners to use this at the same time. The side of the penis is on the other one and the other side is in the other person. So, and obviously they king last week.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Or can one just faka yonke namabholoso wakhona?
Okay, so we are not trying to injure ourselves. So once we lubricate, we can see how far we can go. Our bodies are different. Some can accommodate mandingo quite easily. Others, you can see them struggling. So it depends on the people. With this one, we can both have it together, but we can also both have it in our anuses. together at the same time. So like I said, with toys, it's not a one size fits all. It is meant for just this. So we can always be creative about it. It's like anything. But guys, in the bedroom, who's there to tell you what?
Yeah.
You need to explore.
I'm interested in this because Tina skula says ukuthi nje mawudle kakhulu ufuna ukuya toilet. This is what you use. So now in the modern day, what is this for, and normally who are your customers?
Okay, again, honey buns. So Ispate, basically, if we're trying to have anal sex, we need to clean up. Okay. So before you have anal sex, you need to know it's not something you easily do just spontaneously.
Okay.
There's preparation.
Sorry, have you met the gays? Sorry, have you met us?
Hello.
Hello.
You're always prepared. You're prepared. But for people going to try it for the first time, it's not something where it's like,
Ooh,
well,
yes.
give it to me. It's not that simple. Because what's a woo, bam, give it to me, and then we are hooked.
Yeah. Something. Oh my God, I've got a story about that. Oh my God.
Sheila
Bengu. It was worse because this guys. Sorry. So they were having sex outside, and then the other one, Azi Moshe, like
spontaneous.
it was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in my entire life.
But
now you need to go in, now the guy's also just like, I'm just like, oh my God.
So as a gay person, how important is it to douche? Is it the word?
Yeah, it's very important for you to clean yourself, but usually it makes me extremely uncomfortable, so I don't usually use it.
No, it depends.
It
like,
depends
I mean,
on-
hello, chicken licking, sweetie. You can't be spontaneous 2 hours after having chicken licking and expect nothing to happen.
Yeah.
So even if you douche, also not all of us have the issues of having
to douche all the time.
Evidence.
Okay.
But sometimes you do feel that I had samp and I had kota during the day, and
you're not
I haven't been to the
right.
loo the whole day. It would be advisable for you to just put lukewarm water, and just keep it in for about almost 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and
so that it flushes out everything.
because you don't want the smell of the cackerings.
No.
Because I think most of us gay have had that moment where you have to stop and
Where
say,
you're like,
sorry, Puti, the caca.
thank goodness I never had that issue.
And then clearly you're not having the right sex.
Because you need to be prepared. I think, like you were saying, it's all about preparation. I think also, especially guys, if you are in a relationship, you can't just not be prepared. Although you might not know you're gonna have sex that night, but just be on the safe side. Make sure. Sometimes our metabolism doesn't work the same way. Sometimes just make sure that you've gone to the loo just an hour or two after you've had dinner. Also, you need to look at what you had for dinner, and also lots of water actually helps you to flush out what it is that you've had. But you need to be on the safe side with Ispate, honestly.
Interesting.
So for people who've never tried anal, you need to first maybe Google the best time. For example, I learned was for your first time is in the morning after you've taken a morning dump, cleaned up, because then your anus is still open a bit, lubricate a lot. And then I recently learned a trick. If you can please pass me Stallion.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, this one, this little tub here.
Which one?
The
gray
Stallion.
one.
Oh,
The gray
okay.
one. Okay. So Stallion is Lashka's delay gel.
Okay.
Right? But it has somewhat of a numbing effect. So you can actually apply it around the anus to just numb down.
I need this today.
I need the Stallion.
Today I need it.
I'm a customer.
And then apply lube. Okay. Just to give you that sense of it does not need to hurt so much. Because the at the end of the day, there's a lot of pleasure that comes from the anus, whether you're male or
sweetie,
female.
tell me about
So,
it.
like I said, we explore with these things because this was originally designed for to make men last longer in the sack. Too much
We
of your
love you,
fun.
Percy. And then the vibrators, I see.
Okay.
Which one? There's ooh.
It vibrates, not vibrate.
There's one. There's things that look like remotes here. What's going on?
This is Egna.
Kare ke key holder.
I click nje. Ubona
Yes,
phambili.
yeah.
Okay. So why we'd use toys, right? Is for self-discovery.
Okay.
So just because I've had an orgasm clit doesn't mean that's all there is to it. Okay, you might wanna get a vaginal one, you might wanna get a G-spot one, you might wanna get one that's triggered on the anus. There's a lot to discover on our bodies. Some people are blessed. Some people you kiss their nipples and they climax. What blessings, God's favorite children.
Imagine.
Other people have to work. So we promote self-discovery in that, because how you feel when you're alone is very different from when someone is pounding from the back and you're feeling specheche here going but it's hard to climax. You're just thinking but you're like, oh.
And you're so uncomfortable. You're just like, I think I've been there before. It hurts.
But now it doesn't relate, guys.
Whenever you're just so body conscious, it's just like, no, man.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
I'm so sorry, my friend.
It's
So long,
painful.
I can imagine.
And at that point, you're not gonna climax easily. It's not
Because of the
coming.
beverage.
And you were just and it hits one random day, it's not like we lost weight overnight or gained it overnight. How then you're like, what's that? How then you feel it. Then you start visualizing to know, man.
Maybe
So this is what this
Gunja.
person is looking at. I fail. There's no climax.
So this comes in.
So it's important that you know how it feels when you're completely comfortable. Because if you're alone, even if you feel that it feels it's a part of you. It doesn't bother you. So the next time with the person, if you feel it, you might not be that self-conscious. When you climax by yourself, firstly, if you're climaxing with a toy, it's going to be very quick, probably. Okay? Because toys are designed to make you climax. It's their job. They have one job. Like, if they can't make you climax, like, what are they here for? They're wasting our time. Nah. That's why we also don't compare toys to people. A toy must make you climax. It's its job. A person is not a tool. Whether you climax, don't climax, there's more to the session. Okay, there's emotions involved. There's insecurities involved. There's love, feelings. There's a lot involved. But a person is not a tool. And it's important, especially for men, to learn they are not a tool. They are more than just a penis. They come with all of this. Whether it's good, bad, drama, rubbish, but they come with everything else. It's so nice when a person is holding you.
Yeah.
Just the feeling of being held is nice. So it's important that we know it's not just here, it's everywhere. The skin is the largest organ on the body. Vibrators can't really just go and make you feel and
Yeah.
So we love toys.
We love
They are
toys.
good at what they do. They are not competition. Wait.
And so,
Okay.
so this is like then the vibrate. So what?
Just put it here. Just here. Don't
Toby,
put
you
it
mustn't get an erection now, no?
Okay. And then I'm gonna give you that button. Press the on button. Press the on button. And then press the other one. So
It feels good actually.
Funa ukuphinda.
so you have toys that allow couples to play together.
Oh.
So with Egna kind of toy, you would have one person either wearing the toy, so you can put it in one of the canals.
And then
And then bago.
And we can go in public with this.
Don't say I told you that.
we won't finish our supper.
But if you do choose to go that route, try it at home first.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 settings. Try it first with just your partner.
Okay.
The climax is different because you're comfortable. Then wear it with friends around. It's different. You feel like you're being watched. Like people know Babu's with your vibrator. So the climax is different. You feel like an exhibitionist. So like you're kinky. They know good singing. Then try it with your in-laws. Nah. To see how the being an exhibitionist combined with fear of being caught now feels, because the emotions drive our body.
You're busy changing the tempo here. Yes.
Because the exhibitionist element, that excitement with the fear element, gives a different response. Ne? So next thing you'll be like, yeah, mama, yo. Woo, back bless him, ma.
Yeah.
Oh, ma, you know. And then go public. And there you're thinking, Pela, wabashwalana, public indecency. Wabon. And you don't want to be that person. You want to be in public. Even sexy. You don't want to be. Yeah. Yeah. And then you start crying, and then so
you don't have like any edibles, because on the previous episode I was telling people that my partner and I have actually spiked each other and locked the doors, and it was the best weekend of my life. So can you please elaborate on that part of the sales?
Okay, so at Lashka we don't have edibles. You can have a look at Honey Buns.
Okay.
We also work with Matilda's and G-Spot in Soweto.
Okay.
So you can check their websites as well.
Yeah.
And you might find something. Ezoku.
Oh, I've got a question. Anus. Yeah,
Jesus.
this has got me tongue-tied. Sure. Anal sex can be very painful, no? Thereafter, you know, during you go with it, and once the penis is out of the anus, you feel this, you know, disturbing pain or uncomfortable
After effect of the
feeling.
stretch,
Yeah.
coming back.
Do you have anything within the products that you guys can use, that one person can use, you know, after having intercourse to just, you know?
So what we believe is that if you use the right combo, because with the loop, if you apply it in correctly and you apply it in and deep, you should be fine when you stretch back into position. You should be fine. So you don't need to put other things to make
Nana, there's no time to be accurate where the loop is starting and ending. Nana, you must just go. I mean, you know.
We don't
As long
do
as
that
you
here.
wet.
We don't do that here. Lube is so important, guys. And for me, it's always that thing. People who sometimes underestimate the importance of lube. And it's not only how nice it makes sex, but how much safer it makes the whole process and how you feel, because there's no pain. It like significantly reduces the pain element because you have helped your body to accommodate. You've helped it. It's like you're giving it elasticity to just stretch and come back as it feels. So there is, if it means during foreplay you must spend 5 minutes just applying this thing in every single canal you have and can think of, I would rather do that than to just rush and you're gonna injure yourself, because
The erection is down by that time.
we can bring it back up. Listen, so if you apply the lube, right, and then you just go, don't worry,
Yeah,
I'll be back.
done.
Yeah, booyah.
Sis Percy, you know, before we close,
We can't close. I haven't shown you.
Show me
about love.
everything.
I haven't shown you love. Please
Show
give me
me
those
love.
2 boxes.
okay.
I haven't shown you love, guys.
Okay.
Love.
All
And
right.
we also have massage candles, because
Okay.
I said the skin is the largest organ. Orgasm.
Okay.
Organ.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So massage candle, we love as much as we don't know of anyone who has finished giving and receiving a massage. We just know good. One person gets a full massage, the next person utolu
Halfway.
No.
and then
Happy
she
ending.
Okay, so we love it because you have the option of lighting it. It gets warm, and then you just throw it on the person. The first time is exciting because they think they're gonna burn.
Oh.
And basaba, yo. Then it's exciting. You can just put it and Big. Then you'll feel it on your skin. It feels quite nice. It's got coconut oil and shea butter.
It smells good too.
It smells very good.
So you can massage the whole body. Ube rub dab dab, and then you'll rub against each other.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Okay. And then?
So this is Lerato.
All
Lerato
right.
is named after my best friend, guys, because that girl is love. You'll also notice our toys are named after females.
Okay.
Couple of reasons for that is we want to say toys are my friend. They're that girl who is there for me if I need release, if I need to wusa, because salt is a real thing. Don't get it twisted.
No, it does. No, it does. You
Like-
become very moody.
Yo. So it is that thing, that friend who just wants that space for me. And it's quite awkward, and I think African men feel quite intimidating if you're going to be calling out Usbusis when you're climaxing. Say, "Oh, Usbusis songenza kamnandi." Like, it makes everyone feel like, how are you trying to replace? So we're saying we are not trying to replace people. We are, it's a friend that we're comfortable with. For some reason, girls are comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
You know, you've had whether straight girls kissing on friends. It's like,
Okay.
we tight like that. It's not an ego thing. It's not a replacement thing. So Lerato is another couple's toy. You can use Lerato with a person. You can use Lerato alone. If you lose the remote, you can order another one from us, or you can control it, right? So Lerato, you can put in any canal, right?
How do I switch it off? It's going higher and
So
higher.
I need for you to just, right? So I'm also, okay, so the toys have, when we say vibration variations, they have different types of vibrations. So it's not going 1 and level 2 and level 3. They do get intense, but they're different.
Yeah.
So you'll get brrr,
Suspense.
Then you
I get aroused very easily. I need to move this thing.
That's why it's here.
No, thank you.
I'm so happy Zene's carve. So
It's already covered, love.
Okay, so this is also nice.
So
for
this
couples.
goes inside.
Yes, this small
Which-
part goes inside. You can put it in any canal. So if this is in the anus, you are ideally targeting the P spot with this part. If it's going in the vagina, then you're looking at the G spot here.
Okay.
Okay, and then you go give your partner so to me, baby,
Ngamenza.
and then activate love. But the vibrations are quite amazing on Lerato. Like Lerato makes you so happy.
Yeah.
You can play with Lerato.
And the color is beautiful too.
Yeah, so it's got this pink, it comes in a blue, and this other green that's so gorgeous. Then the other love.
Are you enjoying it? Clearly.
Engaga.
And the other thing is we charge our toys, ne? We're not trying to steal my battery remote. We are not those people.
Okay.
It's 2021. Oh, buttons.
So this one.
This is Utando.
Oh yeah,
Don't you love the color?
it's beautiful.
Okay, so Utando is the girl we love.
Okay.
Tando has the vibrations, and Utando, give me your hand. You need to close your eyes. Don't look. It's also sound.
I want Tando.
You said don't look where I'm looking. Let's move Tando on. Give me your hand. Don't
Okay.
look.
Does it feel good, Kate?
Oh my God, I want Tando.
Can I keep it?
Yeah. no. It does feel like the right thing.
Lesbian.
Enough now. She's like, yeah, no, enough now.
It feels like the right thing.
Yeah.
So we do have a variety of toys, depending on budget, depending on whether you want a starter. We charge it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
most of our toys are waterproof. So you can play in the shower. And then there's a lube called Joy. It's our silicone-based lube.
Okay.
So try to avoid using silicone lube on silicone toys because they tend to wear them down. But if you are having sex in the shower, whether with a person or alone, then you want to invest in Joy because it does not wash off easily because it's not a water-based lube. So we mustn't lie and act like shower sex is so comfortable, guys. Utunsile lapha. The water has washed off all lubrication. It's uncomfortable. That's you slipping. That's it. Now it's also dry. We must stop lying to ourselves. You need a water-based lube, at least while you're trying to fall there. Whatever's coming in is nice. Yes, and clean your toys.
Yeah.
And just go to the website www.lashka.co.za. .lashka.co.za. Nzothola nama-woza in there. Quite effective, I'm just saying. If you're single, I'm just saying. And other toys depending on budget. But remember, if you want to drive a Lamborghini, it does not come at the price of an Uno. Just saying.
Just put it out
Just
there.
saying.
So guys, thank you so much, Sis Percy. This has been like one of the most fun moments. Listen, thank you. So it's www.lashka, Lashka spelled LUSHKA.co.za. So our dear friends, we've schooled you today. Ngatina Sintandi. The toys are there. Yegelani ukama nisponsele bantwini. Love yourself enough. If you wanna go out and have sex, please, you can protect yourself and just love yourself and just toy it away and you are good as new. So
What are you doing?
Kato can't wait for us to cut.
Like serious.
Can't wait for us to end this episode.
Yeah, serious. So don't forget to broadcasting from David Mashavela Studios. If you want to do your podcast, very easy. Send an email to podcast@mashavela.co.za. My name is Bujy Bikwa, the queer way of life. Amanda Katli, Sis Percy, and we're saying Lashka. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.